What's up, guys? Welcome to another Maker Monday, and this is a special Monday. It's Memorial Day, and so I am making this movie on Maker Monday, so this is coming out to you right now. I was just sitting in the backyard enjoying the sunlight and whatnot, and figured I'd bring you guys along with it. This is my backyard, basically. So anyway, just wanted to finish up where we started last Monday. We were talking about development kits, and so I figured I'd go on into the more professional grade ones, but still you can get dev kits on almost anything. If there's a certain microcontroller or a certain chip or something that a manufacturer makes, odds are they usually will have some sort of development kit where you can try it out, see if it's going to work for your application. So with me today, I've got a few different ones. One that you guys have seen before, I believe, is these are coming from Microchip. Okay, I gotta look up here, there's a glare on this, so I gotta make sure I'm showing it to you. So Microchip makes these. This one was gifted to me through Arrow Electronics. If you haven't checked them out, you know there's DigiKey and Mauser and Newark and all those. Arrow Electronics is another one. They do quite a bit in the maker community, actually. They give out lots of things and help support the maker movement, which is fantastic. But I'm sure you guys have seen this one before. This is Microchip's .NET 2, if I remember right, PicDem.NET 2 board. This one is to demo basically embedded Ethernet. That's why it has the two ports. This one's actually kind of cool. It's got a Microchip PIC, let's see, it's a 18F97J60, which has Ethernet embedded onto it. It's got the TCP/IP driver that's already built in, and then you just use their stack, which I have videos on this. We may resurrect this thing. I think I didn't completely finish it, but I may resurrect this thing to show you how to do like embedded web pages. Like if you want to add a web page to your project or something and you still want to stick with PIC microchips or whatever, this is the way to do it. They also include, I don't know if I can see the number on it, it's gonna be hard to see, it's the EN. Oh, basically it's the standalone module. The reason this has two is because they allow you to have a PIC micro that has that module embedded into the PIC, where you can configure one port that way, or you can configure this just like a regular standalone microcontroller, and then they give you the chip off to the side, because maybe you don't need the 32-bit micro, maybe you want to use just a regular 16-bit micro, but yet you want to add some Ethernet capability to it. Then you just add this ENC, I can't think of the, yeah, it's ENC, it's too small for me. Out here. Anyway, you add this chip to it, and then that chip will provide the internet for you, and it's just serially controlled. In fact, actually, I think it's SPI is the interface to it. So that's a very, very good representation of a development board that you'll get from a manufacturer. Okay, I got some others that are here too. And you guys leave down in the comments if you want to see some of these, because some of these I've ordered that you guys don't even know I ordered them. Like I've just got them laying around for other ideas and other things that I was doing that weren't YouTube related. So if you guys want to see these demoed up, I'll be happy to. Throw it down in the comments and I'll be happy to show you some of these. All right, this one is kind of cool. It's the PIC32 Bluetooth starter kit. I bought this one along with another one. There was another, basically a daughter board that goes onto this. What this is basically a whole kit for Bluetooth. It comes in a little bag, and it's for Bluetooth. I already said that, I'm sorry. But here you go. Here's the little demo board. It's got a PIC microcontroller on there. It's one of the PIC32 MX270F2560s. And this guy is Bluetooth enabled. Okay, so it will do pairing. You can do file transfers over this thing. It's got some USB ports on it and whatnot, and there's, I don't know if you can see that, it's gonna be hard in all this light, but there's the actual Bluetooth module that's on it right there. And so the cool part about this one is you can buy this daughter board. This daughter board that I bought for it will basically add, it snaps onto the top, but it adds Bluetooth audio. So if you want to use the Bluetooth capability of this thing to stream audio and stuff like that, there it is. This is the DAC board, the digital analog converter board that snaps onto it so that you can stream music through it. So that's how you can use PIC micros and play around with streaming audio, as well as all these buttons that are on here are all programmable via the Bluetooth, and then that way you can actually have you can push buttons and do things on your phone or whatever Bluetooth tethered device. You can have some I/O there, some push buttons. Okay, so that's what that kit is. I thought that one was pretty cool. I ordered it originally for the Bluetooth audio, and then I found these super cheap little chips that you can get off of eBay for just next to nothing, and it does pretty much the same thing. So I kind of threw that idea out, but I kept the board around because I was like, well, I may take and use it for just Bluetooth enabled stuff, you know, just how to, because that little, I don't know if you saw, a Bluetooth module is tiny, and you can order that module in individually. They just give you a development board with a really powerful PIC micro on there, so that way you can you know, wire up whatever you're wanting to do with it, and that way you've got the processing power to do it. So anyway, I got it more or less for that Bluetooth module because it was so tiny. Now for the big one. There's a big one that I ordered. This one's pretty cool. It was for some other ideas that I had with some other things. This one's big. This is their power solutions, is what this is. And this puppy, get it open here. All right, this puppy is a board for power. And what it is it's their energy management metering and power monitoring IC is what it is. Basically, this guy has some I/O on it. That's why it's got some LEDs on it. You can light LEDs. What you can do is you can actually set triggers and stuff. So basically what it comes with is it comes with some cords. Let's see where we at. Here we go. So it comes with a couple of cords that you hook up. I'm sure the bag's gonna blow away. And what you do is you basically plug this guy into the wall outlet, okay? And I think they even have European style versions of this too. So if you're European voltages, you know, where you're 240 volt or whatever in 50 hertz systems, you can use it there. And then and you just plug in, you know, you plug it all in, and then what this does is either through a multitude of different things. I don't think this has Wi-Fi. I don't know if it has Bluetooth either, but you could easily hook up Bluetooth. But through the USB connector that's right here, you can hook it up, and you can actually get watts, VARs, you can get watt hours, you can get kWh, you can, you know, which is the kilowatt hours. You can get the kilovar hours, so you can check reactive power. It does power factor calculation. It does all that cool stuff, and you can even set up triggers and limits and stuff like that. So let's say you want to be able to I don't know, monitor your house or monitor a certain circuit in your house, and you don't want it to get overloaded to a certain amount, or you want it to only use so many kWh. You can actually set this up to where it'll actually throw an LED out or whatever, just light up an LED letting you know that, hey, you've passed the threshold or something. Or you can have it where maybe you wire that LED and it's got all kinds of jumpers where you don't have to jumper it to the LED. You could like wire it up to a relay that just cuts the power to whatever it is, or, you know, however, I don't know, however you want to play with it. But I thought that was pretty cool. And these all these come with full schematics of how they've built up the boards. They come with full software stacks and software SDKs and whatever you need to work up any kind of code or anything like that on them. So pretty darn awesome. And see, and this one's even, check it out, this one's even been calibrated from the factory. They certified calibrated it. So those are some cool things that you can get as far as development kits that are a little more professional grade. They're not really the hobbyist ones like the Raspberry Pis and the like. Those are kind of the more ones where they're very specific function, just because you might be wanting to try out and maybe that functionality in your project. So stuff to think about. What's nice is it's all put down on the board. They even give you tips. At least I know most of them, even not a microchip. I think I've used stuff from TI, SG Microelectronics. I've used stuff from many different manufacturers. They usually give a wide range of information. They'll give the maybe board layout tips and stuff like that. They'll give you, like, especially for this, I'm sure there's probably some isolation holes cut in this board. Yeah, there's a couple. But they give you tips on creepage and isolation and things like that. So they're actually quite beneficial if you're dealing with something you've never used before. It is kind of nice to see if you can't get a dead board. And depends on your project, you might just get it for free. It just depends. But you always can run that up the flagpole. But anyway, guys, I wanted you to to check that out. I want to go ahead and finish up what I started the other Maker Monday. Oh, and those of you that haven't entered the contest or haven't seen the Maker Monday to enter the contest, go ahead and still reply on that one. I think I'll probably create a separate video on that contest because I don't want anyone to miss out. And then it didn't dawn on me, one of you guys mentioned it, that yeah, I guess this is only going to be for US, because that Weave smart plug only works for the 120 volt 60 hertz systems and it's the US plug. So sorry to my friends that are across the ocean there. Sorry about that. I didn't even think about that, but yeah, I guess it'll only work for United States plugs. But please enter, throw the comment on last week's Maker Monday, or you can throw comments on this week Maker Monday. It's fine. The minute you put a comment, it'll enter your name in the contest. But I'm going to probably go ahead and create a separate video for the contest entry, just to make sure that everybody knows it's out there, because that is a pretty cool device. It's got open WRT on it, so it'll act as a router. You can put USB stuff on it and control anything that you plug into it USB and stuff like that. It's pretty slick. It's a pretty slick deal. I've used it in a number of my projects, so yeah. Anyway, guys, this is probably rambling on long enough, but I wanted to make sure that you guys get into the contest, and I wanted you to see that there is other options and other things out there besides just the entry-level stuff. Even though some of that entry-level stuff is very, very powerful, still, I want you guys. My channel is kind of about, you know, kind of all of it inclusively, and how to create stuff that's specific for you. You don't need to buy a $30 Raspberry Pi if all you need is, you know, 50 cents worth of parts and a $1.50 microcontroller to accomplish what you want to accomplish. So these are different things that you can get from the manufacturer that will help you out. So guys, make sure to like, subscribe, and share the videos. The more people that share the videos, the more views I get. It'll make it easier to pop up in YouTube searches and things like that, as well as it kicks some back to me so that I can keep bringing you the content. So please make sure and follow me on Twitter. I do post whenever I've figured out something, or I've got something new on the horizon, or something that I really think you guys are going to like. I throw it out there on Twitter. So definitely make sure and find me on Twitter. I'm at misperry. So follow me there, and that way you don't miss any updates in between videos. And check me out on Instructables. I've got quite a few up now. Most of my videos I'll comprise together and kind of do a written procedure. Some of them I just put the movies there, but most of the time I try to do a written procedure on how to do everything, for those of you that like to have the written out method in front of you. So guys, I think that is it. I have rambled on for long enough. I'm going to enjoy the rest of this wonderful day. I hope you guys are enjoying this wonderful day. And if you have made it all the way to the end of the video, please put in the comments, along with when you comment, you'll get submitted for the contest. But put in the comments what your favorite thing about Memorial Day is. My favorite thing is just remember all the veterans. Those of us that are in the United States, Memorial Day is all about, you know, the people that have made the ultimate sacrifice so that we can sit here and do YouTube videos. We can sit and make things and create things for, you know, whatever we want to, whether it be for a hobby or for a purpose or for sale. There's been a lot of people that have given the ultimate sacrifice so that we can do this, and today is a day to honor them. All right, so my hat's off to everybody that is in the military, that is giving up their freedoms to ensure that we have ours. So thank you very much to those in the military and in the armed forces, and thank you guys for watching, and we will see you next time.